Hey, what's up, guys? Coming at you here after Sunday after the Panthers' third win of the season against the winless Colts. I know it's been a little bit tough since I talked to you guys. I didn't make any vids last week. I had planned to, but I was flying home for Thanksgiving with the family, and I was at home all this last week. Just got back to LA yesterday, and so didn't really get around to making those videos. I planned to, but it just got so hectic. I just didn't deal with it. I do want to touch on really quick the Detroit Lions game last Sunday. You know, offense can be so explosive, and bottom line, to sum up that game, if your offense is able to score 35 points, you should win no problem. That's the way I see it. The defense lost the game, giving up 49 points. Just horrible performance defensively. Cam threw some picks Sunday, and that's going to happen. Unfortunate, but ultimately he was had a strong hand in putting up all those points. So yeah, you got to give him credit for that. But that's a week-old news. I want to get to today's game against the winless Colts in their house. We were coming in on a 12-game road losing skid dating back to last season, and we're able to break that today. You know, not the greatest game. We moved the ball some and then sputtered a little bit. Had some good special teams plays. The long run return by Kilo Polaris again today nearly broke it. Armani Edwards had a fantastic return. Just got called back on a block in the back, the worst penalty in the NFL. But I think if it hadn't been for that long pass interference call that was made against Captain Munnerlyn, which was a bonehead play on his part, it was definitely the right call. Hadn't been for that, then the game probably wouldn't have been as close as it ended up being. But I guess it wasn't really pretty, but a win is a win. D'Angelo Williams, 2 touchdowns today. He really got involved. Cam Newton running another touchdown in. He's going to end up probably breaking the all-time running touchdowns by a quarterback record that's at 12, dating back to 76. He should probably break that with no problem, with still having 5 games to go. 5 games to go. It's hard to believe we're already only have 5 games left in this season. It just seems like yesterday we were just starting. Season really flies, but there was some problems again today on the O-line. But credit to Dwight Freeney, Rasheed Mathis. Those guys are really good pass rushers. But I did see Jordan Gross get blew up a few times today off the line, and which is kind of funny because right after I noticed that, for the rest of the game, it seemed like the commentators were just praising Jordan Gross every series, talking about how good a job he was doing, which he made the adjustments and started playing better after that, after struggling initially. But I don't think that you can call him one of the best left tackles in the game, which they did. But just wanted to put that out there. Cam overall had a good game today, a strong game. We ran the ball more than we have in recent weeks, which was good to see. Stewart had a good game as well. Another holding call on Steve Smith this week, and I'm not sure 100%, but I think that he may have gotten a holding call every single game, at least one holding call every game since that controversial holding call that cost us the game against. I'm having trouble remembering who it was against, but the one several weeks ago where he'd gotten called for holding, it seems like he just keeps getting called for holding now, and I don't know what's up with that. But it's kind of getting annoying. He got it back today. The next play, he got like a 20-yard catch. So, but he can't be having that. Maybe the refs are looking for it a little bit more. I didn't actually see the hold on the replay. I wasn't looking for it. But that's something that could hurt the team. long run. Those stupid penalties like that, just can't have it. The one today by Munnerlyn was definitely the worst. That hurt us big time, which I've already touched on that. But, really not much more to talk about with this game. It was a win, but didn't really feel like as much of a win, I guess, mainly because where our record stands, and we're still not playing solid football, still making a lot of mistakes. Defense still gets shredded from time to time. That's just these are points that are going to have to be improved for next season, which we're going to have some high draft picks. We're going to get a lot of people back from injury, which will help. But today was basically a game that we couldn't lose. If we lost today, it would have been an all-time new low for this season, and we avoided that. So that's what it comes down to, and we got the job done at the end. Props to Sherrod Martin for that pick there in the end zone, because I just knew they were going to score there and force overtime. I could see it coming, and he did a great job getting that pick and keeping his toe in bounds to secure that. That was a pretty fantastic play. But I guess on that I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I don't really see any more reason to drag it on. But leave your comments on your thoughts for this game, and I'll be sure to respond to you. And next week we got Tampa. We're going to be playing Tampa twice in the month of December. I'm going to try to possibly go to the one on Christmas Eve. It just all depends on what's going on back home with family. But I will be back in North Carolina for a few weeks, starting December 17th. So I'll be coming at you from there at that point. But we'll talk to you probably Thursday of this week, and go Panthers.